I'm privileged to welcome you all to the Federal Ministry of Justice. It's a very significant milestone in the life of the regime of Mr. Lateef Fagbemi, Honorable Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice. One of the first things he pointed out to me was his concern about the fact that our last proper codification of the LFN was done in 2004. And that was in 2023, that was 19 years at the time. So he ensured that we put a budget line for 2024 to ensure that this assignment was carried out. And I'm glad that this is happening today. You are aware that the process of codification of our laws is usually done by the Federal Ministry of Justice and the Nigerian Law Reform Commission, and ends up at the National Assembly. Thankfully, the National Assembly also sent us a letter expressing concern about the fact that steps hadn't been taken to update the laws of the Federation. So thankfully, we also have their buy-in and support for this initiative. So I'd like to welcome you all. I look forward to working with you to ensure that this assignment is delivered to the highest standards and on time too. I am very pleased with the array of legal professionals and institutions that we have here, which includes the National Assembly, the Law Reform Commission, the Institute of Advanced Legal Studies, members of the editorial board for the publications that we process in the Federal Ministry of Justice, as senior legal practitioners, retired judges of our courts. And so I welcome you all, and I'd like to assure you that we will continue to provide support and all logistics to enable you effectively discharge your work. We're trying to set up offices, ensure we provide the right tools and technological gadgets to facilitate your work, make it as seamless as possible. This is something that we've looked forward to and something that we have planned for. So I thank you very much for accepting to serve.
My noble Lord, Honorable Justice Ighodalo, retired, Chairman of this committee, Chief Fakwonda, the Directors, Federal Ministry of Justice, heads and representatives of various agencies, my brothers Silk, the other members of the Ministry of Justice, members of the press, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. I feel, or let me say that I am extremely delighted to welcome you all to this important ceremony, which is part of ongoing efforts of the present administration under the leadership and presidency of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, to promote the rule of law and access to justice in line with the policy objectives of enabling socio-economic growth and advancing legal reforms. I would like to inform you all that this is a project which is particularly dear to my heart, and I've always been concerned about the seeming inability to update the laws of the Federation since 2004. That's about 20 years ago, to enable clarity, predictability, consistency, and uniformity in our body of laws. You are all aware that the general purpose of law is to protect public interest, regulate human behavior or conduct, and interactions between corporate entities. The law is constantly dynamic and evolving. Hence, there is need for continuous review or reform of our body of laws, that is, the corpus juris, to address contemporary socio-economic developments, resolving conflicts and obsolete provisions with the ultimate aim of improving the administration of justice and promotion of rule of law. As you are also aware, the review, update, and consolidation of the Laws of Federation 2004 is long overdue in order to reflect and consolidate legislative developments, inclusive of repeals, amendments, and enactments from 2004 to date, in furtherance of the law development mandate of the Federal Ministry of Justice. The expected key areas of focus for the committee in the instant exercise are identification of outdated laws which are not in line with contemporary needs or values, as well as harmonization of conflicting laws to ensure uniformity and consistency. This is with a view to attracting socioeconomic growth and investment, promoting efficiency, and adapting to technological advancements or developments. This committee has been deliberately set up with individuals with vast professional experience and technical expertise in various aspects of justice sector. I realize that there is a lot of work to be done, and I would like to thank you all in advance for accepting the call to serve our dear nation in this capacity. Let me particularly express gratitude to the leadership of the National Assembly, the Nigerian Law Reform Commission, the Nigerian Institute for Advanced Legal Studies for also supporting this initiative. Please be assured that the ministry will always be available to provide institutional support and assistance where required in order to ensure that the committee achieves its mandate. This committee, which is chaired by indefatigable Chief Olawale Faponda, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, former Attorney General of Ekiti State, and co-chaired by the Chairman of Nigerian Law Reform Commission, Professor Juma Audi, is hereby charged with the following terms of reference. 1. Coordinate the collection, collation, and compilation of laws of the Federation of Nigeria up to 2024. Work with relevant government agencies in harmonizing the law reports of the Federation up to 2024. Cross-check, edit, proofread, and proofread all the legislations to be collected. Identify all legislations not included in 2004 edition of the laws of the Federation of Nigeria and update SIM. Identify outdated and redundant laws in the current laws of the Federation of Nigeria that need repeal. Furthermore, they are to merge laws addressing related matters to eliminate redundancy. Prepare a comprehensive report of findings to the Honorable Attorney General thereafter. Perform and undertake any lawful assignment connected to or incidental to the foregoing. The time frame for completion of this national assignment shall be 6 months from the date of this inauguration, that is, from today, the 24th day of October, 2024. I enjoin the committee to make best efforts to deliver within the stated timeline. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, once again, I wish to express gratitude for your commitment in synergy and exhibit patriotism in the overall interest of our dear nation. I'm quite hopeful and earnestly looking forward to receiving the report of these volumes of the laws of the Federation of Nigeria 2024. It is now my honor and privilege to officially inaugurate this committee to service our dear beloved country, and I charge you with the responsibility of carrying out this work with vigor, innovation, and unwavering commitment to our shared goals of an efficient nation. I would like to thank you. Thank you.
Of this committee, we thank you, Attorney General, for appointing us to this task. This task will require expertise in various fields. Indeed, such such has been the interest that has been generated nationwide, that we really have no choice but to deliver in a manner that not only meets the expectations of the Ministry of Justice, but that of the country at large. Now, one of the things that we have working for us is that members of the committee many have worked together in various fields, and those that have not worked together, we know each other by reputation. Just looking around the table and the list that was sent to us of members, Babatunde Fagbo, Lieutenant Advocate of Nigeria, for example, the Attorney General, former Attorney General Delta, and myself stole this idea of the admission of civil justice law. We have no regrets about that. Admission of civil justice law, we are probably, Ekiti State was the first state to enact that law. Professor Ernest Ojukwu, we have worked together in various capacities. People don't really know that we were first the team that put together the University Law Clinic initiative many years ago. Professor Peter Obi is NBA's resident authority on mining law. S.T. Hunt, I believe we stole his idea too with respect to judicial remuneration. I think he was the first that went to court on that. We've worked together severally on justice sector reform matters. Uwela, we also worked together, particularly recently, for the NBA conference. My Lord, Justice Agileye's reputation speaks volume. He's an intellectual jurist. Again, without shame, we have stolen several of his literature. Thank God there's no copyright to that. So in essence, Honorable Attorney General, I think what we have is a team that have worked together over the years, and I do believe that we will bring that togetherness for the purpose of this assignment. I want to especially thank the Madam Permanent Secretary and Secretary General for tolerating me in particular. She has not thrown me out of her office, despite my several reasonable and unreasonable demands. She has always been very accommodating. So, Attorney General, sir, please be assured that we are aware of your vision, not only for the ministry, but for the justice sector. And we know that the issue of law reform is very crucial to attaining that vision. So we assure you that we will deliver in a manner that meets the expectations of this ministry and, of course, the wider interest of Nigeria. We thank you, sir.